And welcome back to Talk of the Town. Well, there are an estimated 15,000 home fires each year that are sparked by our clothes dryers, and many of them can be prevented with a simple cleaning by a professional, like Brian Olson here of Dale's Heating and Air Conditioning. Hi, Brian.
Hello.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me back.
So in a minute, let's talk more about keeping our homes safe and not having a fire hazard with our laundry system. But briefly, give me a rundown of the services that you do offer at Dale's Heating and Air Conditioning.
We are a full-service heating and air conditioning shop, humidifiers, air cleaners, duct cleaning services, as well as service of your furnace and air conditioner.
Speaking of furnaces, and we are in the full swing of winter these days, I'm wondering if you have are there any easy tips for folks if their furnace seems to be acting up that they can troubleshoot on their own before giving guys like you a call?
Yeah, the first thing to check would be the batteries in the thermostat. Most thermostats have batteries these days. Another thing to check is the power of the furnace, the electrical breaker. After we get a big snow, it's important to check the outside vent and intake, as we can get snow drifts that would cause your furnace to go out.
Great. Well, those are all easy enough. We can check on those things for ourselves. You mentioned duct cleaning, and indoor air quality just continues to grow in interest for folks. You do duct cleaning, you said?
Correct.
Right. And what are some of the benefits that you're seeing?
The benefits would be your breathable air. The quality of air, indoor air quality, has really grown in the last 10 years, or the concern over it has really grown in the last 10 years. So for your breathing issues. Especially
when we're stuck indoors like this and can't crack a window, really. Now let's get into the dryer vent cleaning issues. So you do that service as well?
Yes, we do.
Okay. And what are some signs that people can look for that might be a sign that it's time?
One thing you can check is it goes to, there's a exhaust outside, a hood outside. You can check to see if that's full of lint. Otherwise, if it seems to take longer to dry your clothes, maybe you have to hit the cycle another time, run another 30 minutes or so. That's probably a sign that we're not exhausting as we should.
And I think these days we have our laundry systems more in the center of the home, so those venting systems are longer.
Correct.
And I suppose more likely to have those clogs.
And you put elbows on them, and it adds restriction to them. It's a good place for the lint to get caught up.
Sure, and I think I did read that January is actually the peak month when these fires occur.
It's also a fire hazard, correct?
Right, okay. Well, thank you. That's a very good tip. Makes me wonder when's the last time I dealt with that. Let's talk about humidifying the home. Mm-hmm. What can you tell me about why people should consider it or do it?
It's for a comfort issue. One reason, dry skin, scratchy throat. It also helps prevent dust and dander from coming together. It's good for your skin. One other thing it does is it can help prevent snoring,
really?
Which might be
I bet you have a few people's interest with that.
Yeah, so certainly benefits. Also just your overall comfort, how your skin feels. You also feel warmer when there's more humidity in the air.
I've heard that. So if you have especially we're talking like a whole home humidifying system, right? Not just a room kind of thing. That can make a big difference in where you put your thermostat.
Yep. You feel warmer the more humidity is in the air. So if we can save ourselves by adding 15-20% more humidity than the average home has, up to about 30 or 40%, we might be able to lower the temperature on the thermostat down a couple of degrees. Save ourselves some money as far as a gas bill.
I wonder if that could eventually even pay for itself in that you would have the furnace running a little bit
certainly
less.
could. It's a relatively inexpensive investment to make in the house. Also has benefits if you have wood floors, help prolong the life of wood floors.
Okay, wow, all really interesting. Well, we're about out of time. I sure appreciate you coming in today. These are all really good tips that help save us money and help keep us safe this winter. Thanks much. So this is Brian Olson. He's with Dale's Heating and Air Conditioning. They're out in Verona. You go check them out. We have more Talk of the Town coming up. If you're thinking of hitting the slopes, we're going to check in and see what's new at Tyrol Ski Basin next.